Hey guys, this is Petudy with TGN.TV bringing you guys some League of Legends commentary, and today I'll be playing the legendary Mordekaiser here, easy mode top solo champion. Go a bit of a weird build today. I guess it's kind of standard nowadays. Building a bit differently, going down the AP route, AP tank-ish, and yeah. So for those of you who are not familiar with me, my name is Joseph. Or the Petudy. I've been making League of Legends videos for a bit over a year now, and yeah, so I'm hopefully I can bring some new content here to TGN.TV, and hopefully you guys will be seeing more of me. So yeah, so this is just a normal game that I played with my buddy Shane here. He's playing a Mumu, and yeah, so what you'll see for the first few minutes here is just the fast forwarded. Just me laning versus this Tristana here, who unfortunately doesn't know the doom that awaits her. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'll speed it up for like these, just boring laning things, and then when there's things that I specifically want to explain or display is when I'll slow it down and bring it to normal. So for runes on Mordekaiser, I have kind of a tanky magic pen. So I have magic pen reds, health, quints, I'm using armor yellows, and I think it's cooldown reduction blues. And here I slow it down because I get ganked here, like really fast gank, and I was not expecting it that quickly, so I will die here and give that kill to that poor little guy who should not have gotten the kill. Anyway, so my kind of motto is you get one free kill. After that, I mean, I'm not gonna let you kill me again. So yeah, so like I was saying, my name is Joseph Petudy. I'm an 1800 solo queue player currently. So I've been playing a lot of solo queue, looking forward to the season 1 finals. I'm not going to be participating in them, but I'm really eager to watch them. I follow the competitive scene quite a bit, and yeah, so I will be watching that tunely, and then when season 2 gets started again, I'll be right back in here, hopefully getting my ELO up again. So as you can see, just standard play. I got my ward, so I won't get ganked again. I should have probably went back earlier to get that ward before I died. You will also notice that I'm a pretty decent last hitter. I try really hard. I'm a pretty high APM player. Yeah, so you see, I'll get most of these things, and what I'm doing right now, I'm just pushing the wave as hard as I can. That way Tristana is really not going to get as many last hits. I mean, I could try the full deny way, but then I won't get as many last hits, and I think farming is one of the most important things in the game, at this stage anyway. So, okay, so I slowed down here. This is a interesting thing, so you'll see how close this play is. So I just barely kill that Tristana, and I do live. And you'll see me last hitting there with the ghost, just to kind of rub it in his face. But yeah, so I got really lucky there. She threw everything. She ignited me. She ultied me. She did everything to kill me, but my shield held out, and I was able to kill her right underneath her tower. So that was a pretty decent comeback after dying to that gank there. And as you can see, we have Rumble here mid. Rumble is such an amazing hero. And we'll have a gank here for my buddy Amumu and almost kill him there. Oh, actually he does kill him with that ulti, a well-placed ulti. So now I got my Hex deck, and this is the point where she really has no chance in beating me in lane. This Hex deck is just gonna allow me to, spell vent my way forever. Rewarding my lane, make sure I picked up another ward so I don't get ganked. Aside from that, pretty much standard stuff. Also, yeah, so I talked about my runes. Also talked about my masteries. So I have 921-0, so I'm getting that extra spell pen there, but still very tanky masteries. And here I get ganked again, but I'm strong enough now that, as you can see, I just warded him off. And I spotted Kassadin on my mini-map here, so we're going to go in for a kill here. They're both still there, so I'm going to ping for that Tristana, but that Olaf gets too close. I pick him off first while Kassadin destroys the other guy. Gangplank throws an ult up once I pinged, and yeah, we get a free easy kill, and we'll get a turret out of it as well. Oh, but I did see, I think it was, I'm not sure who it was coming up from mid there, but I did back off, and the Kassadin, there he is. He gets away. We weren't able to pick him off there. So now I'm just gonna farm up the enemy jungle. That's always a great thing. Any hero you're playing, not just Mordekaiser. if you have the control over the lane like that, you can go take their stuff, like slow down their jungler, do everything you can just to take advantage of your advantage. You'll hear me saying that a lot. Once you have an advantage, you use it. I mean, what's the point of having an advantage if you're just gonna, stay back and play passively? That there's no point at all. You're just giving them free room to play. So you'll see, like, when I have lane control like this, I'll be constantly in their jungle, like, just playing with their stuff, trying to kill them. And so I guess the thought process behind that is, since you're stronger than them, you can beat them in a 1v1. So if you were to encounter them, or if they try to come and stop you inside their jungle, you'd be able to fight them off. And so you'd be able to take control of that jungle, that one specific creep. So then here I see, because that's why I placed my ward here, because I knew they'd be coming from that way, not from the river. So I can see him right away, and this guy has no chance right now of beating me. There's no way. He can't even barely break my shield. So I throw my ignite and my ult, I ghost up to chase up, and I do pick them off. Now I'm thinking, oh, can I get a deucer? Can I get two of them here? But unfortunately, no. And Rumble throws a bit of a fail ult there, and I send my clone to chase him. It's kind of weird because he comes back towards me, but I guess he feels that he's a bit stronger, so he tries to chase me up here, and I just back off. No use taking the risks out of the blue buff. And so yeah, keep farming up their jungle, keep increasing my advantage. We're going to steal their red here. I was talking to my buddy, like, let's take their red. I mean, we can beat them if they come to us. I'm going to go back, get my pen boots, pick up a giant's belt, and yeah, this is when I see that bottom really starts to need help, when they're overextending that much. I mean, this is when I got to come intervene. So I'm going to come the long way around. Gangplank's going to throw an ulti up, so I'm wrapping around the long way. I don't have any type of slow yet, so I'm not going to be able to pick them off too easily, but we get some massive damage off on this rise, and I probably should have saved my ulti there. That's probably my biggest mistake so far. Probably should have saved my ulti. I could have maybe picked off that Malphite. I just wasn't expecting us to burst that rise so fast, so I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm gonna chase this Kassadin up all the way back to his inner turret, and yeah. Since I have so much control, we're probably going to take dragon here. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Since we have such control, all the lanes are pushed up. Grab an easy dragon here, increase our lead even furthermore. You see, we'll be checking their blue, see if we can take that off. My buddy's really good at warding. You'll see he'll place offensive wards all over the place, just allowing us to free roam without danger, and keep doing our thing. So then casting gets picked off at the bottom there, kind of a bit out of position. Was a bit too far up. So since one of my teammates died, I'm gonna keep pushing top just to keep pressure, so that they don't take any free towers. Since it is a 4v5, so by pushing continuously this top lane, they won't be able to counter push. And like, it's kind of silly if you think about it, but honestly, one of the best things you can do if you're solo pushing a lane like that, don't stay in lane the whole time. Go in and out of lane. Go into the bush, wait a few seconds, come back out. Because somebody who looks up at that lane and sees nobody, they're not going to bother to go up it unless it's pushed up to their turret. So as long as you don't permanently stay in lane, not more than one person is going to come to stop you. So you'll see, I'll push up, I'll move back down. I'm back in the jungle. I'm outside of view. I'll go farm up anything I can find. And see, find this rise here just out of position completely. Burns this flash, get some slow off on this Tristana. I'm going to throw all my stuff on her, however that is not going to finish her off, but Rumble here, hero ulti, picks her off, so that was definitely worth it. And we're going to keep pushing here, catching them off guard. And this is the way you really got to play Mordekaiser, like, you're fearless, like you can just fight anyone. I'm trying to save this Amumu here, trying to kill that guy, bit of a mess. Amumu does die to that ignite, but we do get a blue out of it, so a refreshed blue. Not a big loss overall, definitely worth it, 3 for 1, and we get some in their turrets action here. Even get another free kill in that Malphite trying to get away. I think he even burns his ulti there and he still dies. So yeah, we'll just go back to farm mode, keep pushing, keep pressure on all the lanes, keep taking everything in their jungle if it's up, and we just keep rinsing and repeating until we get strong enough that we can just fight them straight up over like a forest baron or something like that. They're still picking up a few extra kills here in middle. Did they get that rise? Yep, pick off that rise. So we're just going to straight up keep pushing. I throw all my stuff on that Tristana, but it's not enough to finish her off. They're just poking around, keep taking their stuff. We're probably going to take the red buff. Maybe not quite yet. but we'll keep an eye on it. You see there's still offensive ward, or at least one there, right there. Keep pressuring all the lanes. So since he's getting gank bottom, I mean, usually what you wanted to do is keep pushing, but I mean, he even killed one of them and he still survived. So I got my Rylai's now, keeping my perma slows on. And Malphite is so hard to kill because he speeds himself up, slows you down. But I think we do end up picking him off here. Yeah, we'll just catch him there. So that would definitely not have been possible without my Rylai's. Now with that next item I got there, that needlessly large rod, that is not something I would normally get. It's just since it's kind of, you know, this game is kind of already over, so I just kind of picked that item up. And I think I do finish it into a death cap, but that's not something I'd normally get. Normally my build would entitle around that Rylai's. Now to get like a Abyssal and maybe Sunfire, Force of Nature, that kind of stuff, get tankier, get some more flat AP, not like that huge AP item like a death cap. Just keep getting some generic amounts and getting tankier at the same time. I find that it helps you play more aggressive. If you're tanky enough and you still do some good damage, you can play very aggressively, still do tons of damage and be really helpful to your team. So me as a personal player, I think my favorite role is playing AP caster, like an AP carry. My best role, however, that I feel that I'm the best at is tanking. I think I have a good knowledge of how to tank, and I think that's a big problem with people who are trying to raise their ELO while they're tanking, is you really, like, not many people know how to play tanks. And here I'm going to throw my ulti, like, just to try to slow him down so I can catch up, but he's just so fast with his Q that I can't catch up. So as I was saying, like, the way you got to play a tank is like how I'm playing him right now, like, really aggressive. Like, you cannot be afraid. If you play like you're afraid, I mean, you're not going to get any kills. You're going to die, and you won't help your team. And there I just tried to basically solo versus 5. I was just kind of trolling a little bit. But yeah, like I was saying, like tanking, you need to sacrifice yourself. I mean, if you think about it this way, you're going to 5v5. Are they going to fight you if they don't think they can kill any of you? Of course not. They're only going to fight you if they think you can kill you. So the way you make that happen is you got to play so aggressive that you make yourself vulnerable. But by giving your life, like, to the team, you'll be able to pick up so many more kills that way. I mean, you will die. It sucks to die. Everybody knows that. But if it's necessary for you to win a team fight, then it's necessary. And that's the best way that you can win a fight, is if you play so aggressively that you tower dive 3 towers and you die. But if you can pick off 3 at the same time, it makes it totally worth it. That's part of baiting. It's part of just really good tanking. Like I'm doing right here. Like, I'm going to tank 3 of them, and then we're going to try to kill as many as we can. If I wouldn't have been tanking here, we probably wouldn't be picking up these kills that we're about to. That's 1 kill. I think I do die here. Yeah, I'm going to die. But see, they're chasing me because they think they can kill me. So in doing that, we just killed 3 of them. And then, guess what? Game over. So I hope you enjoy, guys, and I'll see you guys later.